Well, as we continue to work our way through this coronavirus pandemic, I decided I would go get tested. Not because I was feeling symptoms, but I was curious about the results, but I was even more curious about the process. I also wanted to share it with you, just in case you had not been through the testing process yet, and testing and tracing is very important. So, photographer-editor Eric Sorensen and I headed over to UNLV to get tested. We wanted to let you know what the process was, and yes, we were both in my car, close together. We couldn't socially distance, but we both wore our masks until I had to take mine off for the test. My appointment had been set 2 days prior to our heading to UNLV. It was set for 12:50, and since I didn't know what to expect, photographer-editor Eric Sorensen and I left early, nearly an hour early. And when we arrived, we were glad we did. Are you kidding me right now? Eric's like, We arrived in line at 12:20. From a single file line, we were directed to one of 3 lines going into UNLV's Tropicana garage.
We're just gonna wait till it clears up and then we'll put it through, okay?
Okay. The only thing I would say is it didn't say so on the website, but if you have an appointment, say like I do at 12:50, I just got here early because I didn't know what to expect. I'll be lucky to make a 12:50 appointment because there's so many cars here. It's moving along fairly well, but I'm glad I came early. So there's a hint for you. Come early. While I had early doubts I would even make a 12:50 appointment, we had to admit the line was moving right along and the process was very well organized.
Well, we're actually moving a little.
Yay! I can taste the swab. With your printed out appointment confirmation and your license or photo ID on your dashboard, they meticulously check both several times. After one last check of my ID and appointment, we moved to the testing area. Now, one piece of advice: until they tell you to roll down your window, leave it up. It's for your safety and the safety of the people working at the testing site.
Keep your window up.
They'll have you roll down your window and remove your mask when the test is about to take
You
place.
can come all the way down.
Okay.
So this is some instructions for you to get your test results back.
Okay.
Test results typically take 24 to 48 hours.
Okay.
You can take your mask off. This is an oral exam.
Okay.
So all I need you to do is open your mouth, stick your tongue out, and kind of relax your head back a little bit. You want to look a little bit to your left. All right, I'm going to count to 10. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. You're all set.
Thank you, sir.
Follow these contacts and have a great weekend, okay?
Thank you. That was the longest 10 seconds of my life. Maybe a long 10 seconds, but worth it, knowing it will help in the long run with testing and possible tracing if positive. Along with social distancing as much as possible and wearing a face covering, being tested is one more tool in the fight against this virus. It doesn't hurt, it's just very uncomfortable and you kind of lose your voice for a minute or two. Right?
Yep.
Tears of joy. All right, 24 to 48 hours, I'll get my results, and they give you instructions on how to look those up. So, all in all, thanks to those on the front lines organizing these tests and our medical professionals conducting the tests, it's amazingly easy. If your test comes back positive, you are personally contacted within 24 to 48 hours. I was not contacted. This was several weeks ago, so I'm assuming I'm negative. However, if I was positive, that's so important to know, so I could let everyone know who I was in contact with. I could quarantine, they could quarantine, and that's just one way to stop the spread of this virus. If you'd like to make an appointment, go to southernnevadahealthdistrict.org.